also just joining us, you're still watching Pablo and Kids, and thank you for choosing to watch this show. I'm your host, Pablo. Now, for those who used to watch TV in the second half of the last century in Uganda, you recall very well that we had only one TV station. You'd know the entire lineup of the programs from Monday to Monday. But there's one thing that always stood out. Every time you'd hear the tune, dun dun na 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 dun dun na 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 dun na 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 dun na 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 dun na 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 na, you would know it's time for the news, and you'd be sure to see a news anchor. Now, our guest today is none other than Abigail, who's passionate about being a news anchor. Every time she sees somebody reading news, she'll pay attention and forget about everything else because she wants to learn the basics. She wants to understand what makes this person tick. Abigail is the heart of Uganda when it comes to news anchoring. Come on, check this out.
Issues are concerned that the lack of sanitary pads has continued to push girls out of school in rural areas. Santia Tanga, senior education official at the Ministry of Education and Sports, says that although the government has relieved parents from paying school fees following the introduction of both universal primary and secondary education.
Abigail Mulungi is arguably the youngest news anchor in Uganda. She has an understanding of issues, names, geography, history, and the ability to put all of these in perspective for the viewer. Her confident style of delivery and a good diction and a sharp presence of mind has made her stand out as a unique news anchor. She communicates with command, comfort, and clarity. Abigail understands the tasks and technology that go into the execution of a broadcast, the ability to roll with changes and glitches, and anticipate all other professionals involved. Let's meet Abigail.
Which has sent fears among communities surrounding the schools. She also advised their educational counterparts to consider shortening the current school term to allow children to go home due to the current Ebola outbreak. That was the...
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen! Whoa! Abigail, you're very welcome. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Whoa! Wow, good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I love your passion. You're very eloquent. You're very articulate. You are amazing. Do you know that?
Yes.
Oh, tell me. So when did you fall in love with becoming a news anchor?
I fell in love of becoming a news anchor at 3 years old.
Hey! How old are you now?
I'm 9 years old.
9 years old. So for the last 6 years, you've been at it.
Yes.
So when was the first time you said, I need to do this thing?
The first time I said it, I was 2 years old.
Oh, okay. Now I see the years are reducing. So when did you start thinking about it?
I started thinking about it when I was 3 years old.
Hey, I thought you were going to say 1 year old. So tell me, who's your favorite news anchor?
My favorite news anchor is Karen Ginoni.
Oh, Karen Ginaoni of
BBC World News.
BBC World News. Woohoo! What do you like about her?
What I like about her that even though she's speaking fast, you can hear the words clearly. She articulates them very well.
Russian President Vladimir Putin made a rare in-person appearance at a meeting of his Security Council for the first time since he invaded Ukraine in February.
So who trains you to do this? Do you do it yourself, or is it self-taught, or there's somebody who's helping you do this?
Self-taught.
Self-taught. Whoa! Even the studio I saw, how did you create it?
Daddy, he puts a green screen.
Yes.
After recording the news, he edits it and puts the background.
So do you have like a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Oh, what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Abigail Mulungi Official.
Yeah, the unofficial is not yours. The official is yours. Okay. So do you also read news at school?
Yes, I read news at school.
Hey, are you the information prefect, or you just read news?
I also read news for the teachers when they call me to.
Oh, okay. So is this something you want to do for the rest of your life?
Yes, I want to do it for the rest of my life.
Ah, and do you know what it takes to do this?
Yes.
What does it take?
You have to be You have to learn very good English. You have to be confident. You have to learn journalism.
Journalism and mass communication.
Yes.
Whoa! So, do you have siblings?
Of course, I have siblings.
Hey, and do they like what you do?
They like what I do. They encourage me.
Ah, are you the firstborn?
No, I'm the second born.
You're the second born. Oh, and who's the third born?
Well, the third born is my young sister, Adeline.
Your young sister. Does she also want to be like you?
No, she wants to be an artist.
She wants to be an artist, a fine artist or a musician?
A musician.
Yeah, she wants to sing, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, she got to sing Kangende. She's gonna sing, eh?
Yes.
So which school do you go to?
I go to Grants Allied Junior School.
Hey, and which class are you?
I'm in P4.
P4. You are now a sub candidate.
Yes.
Yeah, so in a few years from now, you'll be a candidate. So tell me, kids who see you reading news, what are some of the challenges you go through that you want them to know?
The challenges I got through that it's not very easy. You have to get the news in your head. You just don't go and then you start shooting. You have to first read through
Yes.
and get it in your head.
Ah, I thought you read it in, like on the papers.
No, I don't read it on the papers.
And you get it in your head.
Yes.
Yay! What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English.
English. Oh, I should take you to England. Yes. Well, have you traveled to any country?
No, I've
Hey.
stayed in Uganda.
In Uganda. Which is your favorite district?
My favorite district is Kampala.
Kampala. You like being in the city?
Yes.
In the city is where you want to be. Huh?
Yes.
You want to be in the city. Okay, so what advice do you have for the people who are watching this show?
I advise them that if they want to achieve something when they grow up, they must not keep it to themselves. They have to ask their parents and they lift them up.
Oh, that's very, very, very nice, Abigail. So, do you see yourself working in Uganda or working on an international news network?
I see myself reading on both.
Both?
Yes.
Both home-baked and international. What's your
Yes.
favorite network?
My favorite network is, I love all networks.
You love all networks, yes. And it's good to network because your network is your net worth.
Yes.
Absolutely. Make more friends and enjoy every moment. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again for Abigail, Uganda's #1 news anchor. She is an amazing person, and we always look forward to having amazing kids on the show. It's 2023. We wish you the very best from yours truly, Pablo, DJ Kanje. We love you so much. Looking forward to always have you here on NBS TV. Once again, don't forget to enjoy Sam's products and taste the difference. We'll be back with Abigail giving us just a little bit of how it goes when you're reading news. Well, Abigail, so since you love international news, can you, let's say, give us some international news, or let's say world news?
Yes.
Putting you on the spot.
Okay. My name is Abigail Mulungi, and with the news, the new climate report says temperatures in Europe have been rising by more than twice the global average. The world's meteorological organization says this means alpine glaciers are receding and Greenland's ice sheet is melting, contributing to rising sea level. This report says communities will continue to be hit by exceptional heat, wildfires, and floods, as Ademeshiri has more. Thank you for watching Pablo and Kids. My name is Abigail Mulungi.
Yeah! There's no better way than signing out like that. I promise you, I can't do what she just did. She signed out. It's done. We'll see you when we see you on Pablo and Kids. Bang! Back to you, DJ Kanje. Yo! Abigail, you are the real deal. Yeah!